probably aware of the traditional process of parenthood. A loving couple conceiving, leading to the birth of the child, and the couple raising it to adulthood. But what about the people who are unable to conceive, choose not to? Single people, gay couples, the list goes on. Well, in this week's Parenting 101, we look at an alternative means to parenthood, adoption. Joel and Gigi are the parents to 3 children. One is biological, and their 2 6-year-olds, Tao and Gabby, are adopted from China. Part of their motivation to adopt stemmed after watching a documentary on Chinese orphanages.
That kind of put the seed or the dream in us that we should adopt.
That dream continued to grow, and in 2006, the couple decided it was time to take the first of many steps towards adoption.
You need to talk to a social worker, get your home study done, do the paperwork, get poked and prodded, you get asked a lot of questions, and yeah, that's the beginning of the journey, the adoption journey.
A long and thorough 18-month journey leading to the first adopted child.
We were kind of ready, but then when we saw her, it was pretty emotional. Yeah.
In 2007, 1-year-old Gabby was finally cradled in her new home. And 3 years later, after a 20-month adoption process, the family welcomed then 4-year-old Tao.
He didn't speak English, and we didn't really speak Chinese at all. And so that was quite the process.
We're in China, and we don't speak Chinese. He doesn't speak English, so communication was a real difficult challenge. So it was a struggle.
Joel and Gigi's development with Tao would take considerable effort and patience, qualities that Fort St. John adoption social worker Lana Hanston says is essential for parents who adopt.
We're looking for families who love to be around children and having children in their lives, and who are willing to provide a lifelong commitment to a child and understand that a child may have some special needs and are willing to provide the child with the support and love they need as they grow up.
And while Joel and Gigi were raising Tao and Gabby, the 2 parents were receiving support of their own from local government services, including how to explain to Tao that he was adopted.
One of the things that they suggested to me was to make like a little storybook about his life, so that when he's sort of feeling, out of sorts or whatever, or he just needs some comfort, we can go over the story and tell him, you are a part of our family. We went to China, we picked you up, you are here to stay, and you can stay with us as long as you want. Years ago, there was sort of a stigma attached to adoption, but now it's such a positive, beautiful thing that we want them to know, and I'd rather them find out from us.
It's been over 5 years since the adoption process began for Gigi and Joel, providing them with insight for others considering the adoption endeavor.
Do your research. We read a lot of books, we checked a lot of websites, we talked to people that had adopted, like in the area.
Just be prepared that there will be issues that come up, and get as much help as you can, whether it's support from family or friends.
Know what the supports are in your community and have a support system of, say, family and friends around you. I think that's important for all parents, but especially important when you adopt children.
There were so many downtimes where we thought we were terrible parents. And we thought, we're not doing anything right? Are we doing our kids a favor, or are we just ruining them? So we had to, I sort of back up and get some perspective and say, okay, we're not going to be perfect, we are going to make mistakes. What can we do to make things better? And so I went out to the community and I tried to find places where I can get help for my son, because I knew I couldn't do it on my own. So yeah, we are not perfect, and you don't have to be perfect to adopt either. You just have to be willing to make some changes, to learn, and just to be patient and realize that the challenges that you do have will be temporary, but it is worth it.
They're nice, yeah, and they love us. I like them when they love us.
Joel and Gigi are now looking to share their adoption experience and advice by starting up a support group for parents or parents-to-be who may find themselves walking down the very same path. For Go Peace Country's Parenting 101, I'm Kyla Corpez.